up, y'all? It's time once again for the smoke session 612. I am your host, Big Ed. With me, as always, I got my guy, OG Tim Wilson, my brother, Wayz, and we got the March Championship of the Fatal Four. We got 4 new dumbasses. And I'm sure Wayz has another smart question that's going to make us think and make us talk. Let's get it, baby. Yo, what's up, fellas? How's it going?
Yeah, it's all good in the hood, even if you in the wood.
Wayz, what's up with you, bro?
Man, not much. Bro, I gotta admit, every time I hear that damn beat, I'm like, that makes me want to drink some moonshine and kick a freestyle.
I like that. I like that. I like them steel drums.
I still got the jar.
Hold up, man. Well, who asked Alexa something, man? Alexa just answered me.
That nosy bitch.
I bitch said, I'm all right. Thanks for asking. The fuck she come from? Alexa, beatbox.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't be hating on Alexa.
That is fucking nuts.
I'll be hating on Alexa.
Oh, okay.
I'll be hating on Alexa.
Wow, I'm gonna have to get me an Alexa.
Yo, bro, I'll tell you, that bitch be awesome.
Hating on her, dog.
That bitch could call Santa.
I just don't know how she would what I said to trigger her before all of that. But anyway.
Me neither.
Yo, our Alexa be going off for no reason. I'll be sitting there talking about a recipe and she like, I don't understand the question.
Big Ed pouring him a shot.
Nope.
No, he's gonna take it to the head.
Take it through the head.
Oh, cheers.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh. So
Nice and smooth that shot was. That shot was nice.
Little Pork Chop been doing a little bit of work.
All right, little pork chop.
Oh, he
What up,
works?
little pork chop?
He ain't been working.
I want to give a shout out to
I'm
Big
just
Pork.
saying he does something.
Well, it's almost time for us to start calling him Big Pork Chop.
I think that time's done past already.
Big Pork Chop. I like a big Pork Chop.
How much? Oh wow. This motherfucker 305.
Yeah, you ain't no little pork chop anymore. That's a whole goddamn lamb chop.
That's Big Pork Chop right there. Big Pork Chop. And I call him BPC to make it short. BPC.
But he been doing a little bit of work.
Yep.
And he found us this week's dumbasses.
Ooh, okay. Good shit, nephew.
He's good for that.
You know what they always say. It takes one to know one.
No,
I'm just fucking with him. Giving him shit. He know that. But
I know he like finding them kind of stories though. That's his thing.
yeah, he loved doing that. But first up is Jack Off.
Huh?
Florida man was arrested for touching himself inside a Starbucks.
Was the barista cute?
It's I don't even think it's the barista that he's looking at.
Hey, some people got different kind of emotions towards Starbucks coffee.
I'm saying.
But that's a little bit further. Maybe it just needed some extra cream.
You know, sometimes just no matter where you at, sometimes you might just have to rub one out. I don't know.
Hey, sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you have to bust one.
But that's candidate number one. Candidate number 2. I don't know if this name is copyrighted yet or not, but it's Side Piece Keith.
What?
I'm gonna call him Side Piece Keith. Well, actually, no, can't call him that. Can't call him that. His actual name is Marvin. Mr. Marvin Simmons was sitting at home with his wife and kids, and the side piece showed up to the house. Okay. So he shot her.
He shot the side piece?
Yep.
Hey, that bitch should have known her place and just fucking called first or fucking texted. Fuck that. I'm on the inside on this one. You don't show the fuck up at my place. Hell no. I'll get in touch with you. You get in touch with me? No. I get in touch with you. This is the dynamic of this relationship.
The downside of that decision is now his wife is somebody else's side piece.
And he about to be some nigga side piece in prison.
Yeah, he's going to be Bubba side piece.
So I guess you can call him side piece Keith.
Damn. About to get a side piece in his teeth.
So it's down to side piece Keith and a little extra froth Jim over there.
So yeah, OG, you up first.
Okay, so I feel guilty right now. And I'm torn. I'm a little biased. Because in my younger days, I have jacked off in some weird places myself. So I kind of have a hard time going at Starbucks Chuck. Because I've had some weird experiences of my own, and where if I would have got caught, I would have been on the show. So I get it. But this man shows his wife over his side piece. Who does that?
I'm saying she's the side piece for a reason.
You know, I mean, it was a joke, but it just fell flat there. Just keep on going. We gonna keep on going.
Most people in that situation would kill the wife.
We gonna keep on going
in front of the kids. You know, them little sniffing ass kids gonna get him.
I'm not.
Look, okay, so anyway, I'm just because he put himself in a position where, and I hope she survived the shooting. Actually, I don't know if he shot and killed her, but I hope she survived it, just on a serious note. But the fact that he's going to jail and he loses both his bitches, I'm going with side piece in his teeth, Keith.
All right, so I'm not really good at saying words.
Hold on, bro. I gotta say this though, real quick. Us calling him side piece Keith is not no shade or nothing to the side piece Keith that's on TikTok and YouTube or nothing. I don't want to get sued for using his name. So I just had to throw that out there.
I didn't even know he existed.
I ain't know that nigga before you said his name. Man. So he ain't worth shit.
Side piece Keith.
Yeah, stop stealing people's shit.
But I will say this about side piece Keith. You shot the wrong bitch in the first place. I do hope she's fine. Like, literally fine. She's got to be really fine for you to go and have her as a side piece.
No, nigga, you don't understand she's a side piece for a reason. So don't try to switch up now.
Yeah, she is a side piece for a reason.
I ain't gonna switch up and say, no. I shot the wrong one.
I can, to the women watching, understand. I do not speak for all men. I can put logic behind why to have a side piece. I may not agree, but I can put logic behind it. She's a side piece because he wanted something a little tighter and younger. But I'm going to go with side piece Keith as well on this because, bro, You had control of that situation. You did not set the boundaries. That's your fault. You was a player.
Hey,
A player who did not know how to play.
you couldn't answer the door and be like, bitch, who the fuck is you? You got the wrong fucking house and the wrong nigga.
Hello.
And first of all, why are you giving her your real name?
Why she got your address?
Yeah, some people just don't think things through. And that's why they make the dumbass of the week list.
But I mean, fuck that. I'd have played that shit off. This motherfucker, I have no idea who this bitch is. Who are you?
This must have had a dream and thought it was me. Moving on.
Moving on.
The March Championships of the Fatal Four. Up first, we got Appalus with TNP.
T-shirt with no panties on.
Looks like you lost another.
She got a T-shirt with no panties on. So damn fine, I had to put her in the song. The last nigga did, so I'ma give you what you want. Watch me kill it from the back, then the front, baby, we gon' have fun. Tie me up while a nigga wrote his blunt. Said you never made love, here it come. I'ma hit it till you come. I'ma lick it with my tongue. Brought the tears in that pussy like he 40, I go dumb. Have the lid off the run, but I'm still gon' break you off. I'ma show you, I told you, don't play with the boss. 99 problems, but this dick ain't one.
Yo, that's our Appalus with TNP. And this week, he's going up against King Trey with Only the Family.
Only one me. Yeah. Rest in peace, Granny Betsy. Yeah. Rest in peace. Uncle Walt, too. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah. Turn me up. Ever since I lost my granny, I ain't been the same. Nowadays, a young nigga dealing with this pain. I'm just blessed I live my 20s, niggas in the grave. I lost some people I can't get back, I'm just going insane. Damn. What's my fucking purpose? I know some people steadily hating cause the way I'm working. Man, I'm not your average rapper, I don't do the boring. Man, my aura is so fly, got a nigga soaring. Yeah, only the family. I'm not famous, but my writing has become elite. And if I ever since you fake, out my life delete. And I'm just trying to prove a point, they so obsolete. And every day somebody dies, another casualty. And it's sad because they fam gotta make some tea. See, I'm a different breed, and they can't fuck with me. Don't need a course for this, just let a young nigga speak. I'm pushing demons out my life, I'm trying to reach the light. But the darkness grabbed a hold, I'm putting up a fight. I can't sign my life away just for a couple meals. Plus it's only one me, this that authentic feel. Some days I wish I had magic, bring my granny back, yeah. This the style they asking for, so it's full attack, yeah. And with
Yo, that's our King Trey with Only the Family. A little side note quick. Little tease here. Next week, we'll be doing an artist showcase. And the first artist on the artist showcase will be King Trey. He'll be here live. And we'll be featuring his music all that night.
That's going to be kind of cool, man. It's going to be kind of fun. We're going to have King Trey. He will be here live with us. So we'll be able to talk to him for a little bit and as well as feature his music. So it's awesome that we can put together a platform to do this for artists, and I hope we can keep it going, man. I hope you all enjoy it enough for it be worth it for us to keep this going,
right? And go ahead, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's a consensus on this show. This young man has got great talent, so it's gonna be pretty nice being able to pick his brain and just getting to converse with him.
Right. And on that note, we're gonna take a quick little break, real quick.
We'll vote.
Was that? Oh, yeah.
Vote.
Sorry. Let's go with Wayz first.
So, Appalus is still That song is still really nice. I really enjoy that song. I find a verse in there that I didn't hear the first time that I like every time. The King Trey, only the family. That one, if you've ever really lost anyone that was important to you, really hits home, at least in my opinion. So I could definitely relate more with King Trey, only the family in this one, more. So I'm gonna go with King Trey.
OG.
Got number love for you, King Trey, but I'm going with Apples.
Yeah, only the family. That's a deep song. It hits home in a lot of ways. But as far as the better song, I'm also gonna have to go with Appalus on this one. So Appalus moves on. Now we're gonna take a quick little break, real quick, and we'll be right back on the Smoke Session 612 with Big Ed, OG, and Wayz. Wayz, I'm gonna need you to cut a second out of here because I gotta stop the recording on my end. It's eating up too much.
You don't really need to record it anyway.
Right?
Recording stopped.
There we go. And we are back on the Smoke Session 612. Make sure if you're an artist and you're listening to the Smoke Session, make sure to send your music to the Smoke Session 612 at gmail.com, and we'll make sure we'll get it into the Fatal Four. And maybe you might be able to win next month. Dumbass number 2.
Free.
The bracket for number 2.
Okay, I got you.
Tinder hostage. There's a lady in New York who went on Tinder, found a date, went on a date, and then held him hostage on FaceTime and demanded ransom from his brother. OG, any thoughts?
How did that play out? I'm just curious how that worked out for her.
She went to jail.
Homeboy said just gave her the dick.
She was demanding $100,000 ransom, and she was torturing him on FaceTime.
What was her idea of torture? I'm curious.
They undressed him, poured flammable liquid on him, burned him with a flame, repeatedly stabbed him with a knife, all while the brother was forced to watch on FaceTime.
That is not torture, that's foreplay.
I knew that was going to come out your mouth.
They misunderstood.
We can always count on ways to say something way off the wall. OG?
So they met on Tinder.
On one of the dating apps. I just called her Tinder. Doesn't say which dating app.
Ancestry.com.
Christian Mingle.
Probably.
Yeah. Nope. I have no thoughts on that. That's a rough situation. How did she get caught? I'm just not understanding, because just do it. Yeah, that's one thing, but she may know something we don't know about their money. But how she got caught is what would make it stupid. I mean, yeah, you went on FaceTime with the brother.
Mm-hmm.
How'd she get caught? I'm still curious about that.
I don't know.
Because without that, all I hear is a crime.
When you FaceTime someone, your phone number comes across. All it takes is for that phone number to pop up, and you can give that to the police. They can track it down.
Okay.
Doesn't say how she was caught.
That's how she was caught. If she FaceTimed him, she had to use her phone number to use it, to get it. Either way it goes, you use a phone number, it's easy to find.
All right. Well, okay. Next.
She's going up against the Florida Burger King employee. We'll call this mayo shots. It's the Florida Burger King employee who shot a customer who squirted mayo on her.
All right, first of all, that Burger King's been robbed numerous times if she got a gun at work.
That's what my first thought was. Why the fuck this bitch got a gun at Burger King? Working.
I would like to say that I thought I went to the most ghetto Burger King ever last weekend, but I was wrong.
You know what's really fucked up is at least two of us has had a fucked up story about Burger King in the last couple weeks.
I haven't.
So
It was two of us.
I mean, I pull up to the window. The guy at the window on the phone. If that ain't the first ghetto shit you're going to see, he at the window on the phone. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, that's $9.52. Be $9. Yeah. And close the window on my ass.
He said, I read the script.
Open the window to get the card and shit. Get the card working. He couldn't figure out how to work it. I said, just tap it on there. He said, I don't think it worked out. Boop. Oh. Hey man, I just brother, you know, I just ran the card, just set the card on top of the thing and shit worked. Yeah. Here you go, Bob. Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit. Blah, blah. Close the window on my ass. Continue this conversation. Open the windows, give me my receipt. Bro.
Oh, God damn.
And then he told me, hold up for a minute, hold up before you take off. So they're talking on the phone. He wanted me to hold. I'm sitting there thinking, what? Why he's going to get my food here? No, he wanted me to hold up for a minute before the people behind me get to the window so we can get some more of this conversation out. He had something he had to say.
Look.
I pull up to the next window. Them motherfuckers give me my bag with the sandwich and the fries, and they give me a pop that's about this big. Here's your Coke. Bitch, what you mean? Where's my Coke? I had a large. What is this? You giving me a Coke in a shot glass.
Oh man.
And she on the phone, and the other guy trying to tell her, he said no, he said he didn't have a look. And I'm sitting there like, God damn it, y'all better give me my goddamn, I don't want this damn thing. And then she gonna come out. Hold on for a minute. What?
Wow.
Bitch, you gave me a Coke in a shot glass.
At least you didn't get shot.
But I didn't get shot. Because I did squirt it with some mayonnaise.
Look, you know what this reminds me of, though, bro? Just based off of the level of fucking ghetto-ness in this whole situation, is that damn McDonald's by your crib. Last time I was there, I went to the McDonald's on my way home. I got me just a double cheeseburger, and this nigga leans out the damn window with my bag, talk about something. Hey, I got that loud, bro.
Was what? Right in the middle of the show, his attention is diverted.
He's a squirrel.
We got dead air as he listens to somebody off screen. Quality of programming is incredible.
Sorry. So so that was contestant number 2, Mayo shots.
Okay, so I got Mayo shots, aka Burger King McQueen. It's Steve McQueen. And FaceTime Caroline. I'm as dumb as a crime as it is. I mean, it's shit. I'm gonna go with the Christian Mingle chick.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Ancestry.com chick as well, because as far as I'm concerned, as a former fast food employee, that was self-defense.
Yeah, I don't know what was in that mail.
Right.
It was a packet of mail.
I don't give a fuck. That shit. I was scared for my life.
You trying to make me Caucasian? That's fucked up.
That's what the cops say. I was scared for my life.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. That's their line. That's their line. I was scared for my life. I thought I was gonna die.
And what state was this again?
Florida.
Yeah, that's stand your ground.
Stand your ground, baby.
That's stand your ground. That's perfectly legal as far as I'm concerned.
She's going to jail.
Oh, I'm guessing she is black.
Yep. Because somebody squirted mayo on her.
I was scared for my life.
I'm gonna give my vote to Mayo shots.
I'm scared for my life. Fuck that, man.
Yeah, I'm saying self-defense.
So that means it was Side Piece Keith against
Christian Mingle.
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to the next round of the Fatal Four.
Can I say something? Can I go down a rabbit hole real quick?
Go ahead, OG.
I don't know if you've all seen this or not. I may have mentioned it before. I feel like I've mentioned it before. But there was a program there's a documentary on Netflix called 137 Shots. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Oh.
So I got on a plane and I put up my iPad where I got movies saved. And this was a movie I had saved a while ago. It just so happened to be here. I forgot all about saving. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what to expect. Well, it's a documentary about something that happened in Cleveland. And we all know about the Tamir Rice case.
Yep.
Well, shortly before the Tamir Rice case, when the Tamir Rice case happened, these cops were on trial in Cleveland. So for anybody that has a problem with LeBron speaking up about Tamir Rice, they need to understand the culture of Cleveland at that time, what was happening.
Right.
So there was this cop. He's a black cop. He was known for going out to the homeless shelter and beating up homeless people when he's off work. He get off work and go beat up homeless people. And there was this one chick that he beat up often because she didn't run. For the most part, he pull up, everybody scatter. And she would always get caught. So he would whoop her ass off. Right? So he rose up on this lady, and there's a guy out there that allegedly they had been doing drugs together or was going to get some drugs or whatever. But anyway, he was out there. They saw him coming, people scattering. He said, "Hey, hop in my car, let's go." So they jump in his car and take off. This nigga started chasing him. He's off duty. He's not in the cop car. He started to chase him. Then they have the horrific luck as they are passing by the police station, the car backfires. Pow! Cops go to ducking. There's a cop standing out there. He goes to ducking behind his car, and he calls out. They took a shot at him. So he jumps in his car and chase. Now he's in the police car, and 2 or 3 of them come on. Now we got cops chasing us. So they really fucking scared. Well, this call gets out on the radio, gets hotter and hotter. Next thing you know, you got damn near 100 police cars. It looked like Blues Brothers at the end of the Blues Brothers.
Damn.
Damn near 100 police cars chasing these motherfuckers. It was so many police cars chasing them that some of the police were like, "God, this fucking ridiculous," and they pulled out, turn around, fuck this. I'm like, this is too much. Some of them just felt like it was too much to stop chasing them. But it was close to about 50 police cars chasing these motherfuckers.
Right.
Well, eventually they turned down the street where there's a cul-de-sac. And they get surrounded by cops. Cops open fire. I shoot this way. If it goes through the glass to the other side, now I think the car is returning fire. I shoot back, and my shots are going that way. So people on that side think the car is returning fire, and they just start lighting. They won't stop shooting because they think they're getting shot back at when it's friendly fire. And they're shooting and shooting and shooting into this car. Then one cop jumps up onto the hood of the car and into the windshield. Bop, 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 bop. Unload the full clip. Right into the windshield, standing over.
That's fucked up.
Killed them both, needless to say. 137 shots went into that car. That's why the name of the movie is 137. 100 was called 137 shots. 137 shots into this car. When it was all said and done, there was nothing illegal found in this car. No drugs, no guns, no nothing. Yet no cops were arrested. No cops were held accountable. And no cops lost their job. What race were the people in the car?
Black.
What?
Of course. Of course. And this was before the Tamir Rice killing. So while they were telling this story and going into the police getting investigated and going to court, Tamir Rice happens.
Damn.
And yeah, eventually the cop that stood on top of the hood, who faced the most trouble in the first place, well, several cops just pled the fifth. Most of them pled the fifth, said, I'm just not talking. So that's what they think about you as a citizen. Right. When it comes to their own doing wrong, I plead the fifth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But we as citizens go up there and snitch. Why don't we just plead the fifth from now on? How about if we took the cops, if we did what they do to protect each other, what they do to protect each other? How about that? How would justice work out there? So they all pled the fifth, all except one, and it just still wasn't enough. Cops in the Tamir Rice case did not get held accountable. Nobody lost their job. Right. Eventually, the guy that stood on the hood lost his job because they fired all of them. They fired all the ones that played the fifth, including him, but they got all of them their jobs back except the guy that stood on the hood, which he was facing the most trouble anyway. He was the main one that they said that's fucking murder. You jumped up on the hood of the car and shot right down, boom, 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 right down through the windshield.
What happened to the cop that started the chase?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
By the way, I just downloaded that documentary now that since you brought it up.
Check that out, man. Check that out, man. It's pretty fucking frustrating, but it's an incredible story. And there's a fat bastard that's on the show that's gonna piss you off, and I won't say anymore, but He's frustrating. So, if that said, again, the line of the day and the line that you will hear over and over again in that documentary is, I feared for my life. I thought I was going to die. I thought that I thought I was about to die that day. I feared for my life. That mayonnaise didn't look like, man. I had no idea what she was shooting at me. That's self-defense. I said all that to say Christian Mingle.
God damn. He said, I'm going to bring it down just to bring it right back up.
Christian Mingle moves on. Before we get into the second round of the Fatal Four, I got to go pay a water bill. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back on the Smoke Session 612. Yo, we're back with the Smoke Session 612. I am Big Ed. That's OG Tim Wilson. And that's my brother Wayz. We getting it in. So we done did. What's that, OG?
Get it in. Earl Flynn.
So just to recap, we done did two dumbasses. The first one was Side Piece Keith. Second one is Christian Mingle. So we'll be voting on them in just a few minutes. Up next, we got the second round of the Fatal Four. And let's go with Drooly, with How It Is.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. It's all right. Woo. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Somebody. Julie. Hey. Please don't hit me with the limelight. Backstage, I'm still trying to get my mind right. Existential thoughts in parking lots at late night. Work my hands raw, smoking dubs for the hindsight. Put your dukes down, cousin, this ain't fight night. No trouble, stomping flat like some pad thai. Niggas stepping too close to my bad side. Fuck around and catch a nigga slipping like black ice. Too handsome, too pretty, too gifted. Working out my buns like weights been lifted. Hollin' ass, can't stop, can't diss it. On my break shot, cause I can't stop drifting. Wishing.
Yo, that's Drooly with How It Is. And this week, he's going up against TK with Kayla.
I miss them. Who will I call on when I'm down? I miss you. Ooh, can't you go? Can't you go? Can I can I let go?
I remember running through the town with the windows down. Now I'm sitting here, riding near to the front. I know you up there looking down, saying tight, go ahead and pick up that front. Just cause I'm gone don't mean you gotta lay around. Go ahead and do your thing and make us proud. Go ahead and release a song and watch everyone be astounded. Yeah.
All of the moments we shared once, I miss them. Who will I call on when I'm down? I miss you. Ooh, Can't let you go. Can't let you go.
Yo, that's TK with Kayla.
All right. I don't really have much to say. I mean, this is pretty close. I think for me, the song that would probably be a good fit to move on would be How It Is by Julie.
All right. OG?
I can't express enough how much I like the hook and the beat on TK, but I'm also going with Julie because I think when it comes down to the bars, it wasn't really close. Julie was doper.
The better song is actually Julie, so I'm gonna go with Julie. But I want to let TK know you on your way. You know, you got a lot of things you got to work on in the song. You got to work on being able to stay with the beat and being able to change the inflection in your voice to show the emotion that you're feeling.
If I can, with what he said, the way you show your emotion in your voice is to close your eyes and let yourself feel those emotions as you say it. As you are saying the words, if they mean something to you like that, close your eyes and say them like you mean them. It's gonna come across. That's the only way to do it. You can't fake it. If it's real, why fake it? Even if you could, why fake it if it's real? If there's real emotion there, go ahead and let yourself feel it. And other people will too.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that brings us back to the dumbass of the week. That's Side Piece Keith versus Christian Mingle.
Side Piece Keith, he the only one that's calling you that, man. That's on him. He's the one that's just throwing shade. I don't know why.
Starving Marvin.
I don't know why you insist on going after you like that, Side Piece Keith.
Or the cheating cheetah. Either way. Who's he going up against?
He's going up against
Christian Mingle.
All right.
I'm going after the guy that's I'm going after Side Piece in his teeth.
Wayz?
I have to agree with OG here. The not so player is probably the dumber of the two. Cum drop kidney Cassie. That's she's pretty stupid, but bro, if you're gonna have a side piece, do the thing right. Don't just go fuck a bitch because you want to.
I'm also gonna go with Side Piece. Cause man,
I'm scared to say his name now. Don't be scared to say his name now.
I'm gonna go with Side Piece Keith also. Cause man, now you ain't got neither one of your bitches or your kids.
Right now you just sitting in the cell with your hand in fucking jergens.
Now you got Bubba.
Joe.
Instead of fucking you getting fucked.
He said my best friend is jergens. And you still got to pay child support while you locked up. Think about that, bro.
Well, yeah, I don't think he's getting out.
No, no, but he still got to pay that shit for the rest of his life.
You know what's fucked up?
Yeah.
Though? They say that your debts go down to your kids.
True.
So if you owe child support and you die, who owes that debt? The kids. The kids are supposed to be getting child support.
That's kind of fucked up. Like, I got to pay myself. The fuck you talking about?
I got to pay my mama to feed me.
But there are loopholes.
That's just some crazy shit. You know, that it is a smoke session. That's what happens when you smoke.
You go down a rabbit hole or two. Somehow we managed to jump from fucking shooting your side piece to child support.
Singing, homie said about last, so you bit me over, stuck his willy in my ass, so dear Bubba. Bubba.
I just realized what happened there.
Oh, dear Bubba.
Side piece, Keith, you are this week's
Dumbasses, dumbass, 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 dumbass
of the week. Wayz.
Yeah, you know what I got.
You've been racking your brain, huh?
Look, I ain't got to rack my brain. I just came up with the most simple question I could possibly ask.
Who was that?
Probably going to be the best one you ever asked.
Why do you get high?
Well, that's a big Ed question all day.
Oh man. I get high because it relieves pain.
What pain?
I got problems with my back. I got problems with my knees. I got
my neck, my back, his pussy and his crack. Go ahead. What else?
Helps me sleep.
All right. That was a good excuse.
A lot of times I don't have a good appetite, so it helps me eat.
Oh, like that nigga need help eating.
So, yeah, there's a few reasons I get high. Plus, I like to.
I like to is not a reason.
I like to is an excuse, not a reason.
It's a result.
Yeah.
I get high. I don't really get high, so it's hard for me. When I do because I like the feeling of escape. So I get a little bit of an escape from reality, and I can dig into my other side of my brain, the creative side of my brain. Which brain is the logic? The left or the right is the logic, right?
Right is logic, left is creative.
Left brain is creative, so I can dig into my left brain a lot more, and just live there, a little longer, because my logic it shifts my thinking over to my creative side, and therefore it becomes a bit of an escape from my reality, and I think that's why I enjoy it. And I'll find stuff funny. I'll find funny stuff funnier. It's not like something that's not funny seems funny, but something that seems funny seems funnier.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little different. Even the shit that shouldn't be funny, I find funny. Like, I could be driving, see a 10-car pile up. I'm like, that's some funny shit.
Yeah. You different. You're a cruel motherfucker. That's what that is. You're a fucking alien.
Hey, you know what I just noticed?
What's that?
I like to get high so much that we never voted on the winner of the Fatal Four this week yet.
This month?
Oh, this month, yeah.
Look, you like to get so high, you forgot whether or not it's a month or a week.
But we forgot to pick this month's winner before we went to Wayz Question.
That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a
Oh,
good. All right, let's move on.
that's a follow-up question, man.
Okay, OG.
We did pick a winner because I picked Julie.
No, for the month. So it's Apples
That
versus
was
Julie.
between TK.
Oh, it's Julie versus Apollos.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going with Julie.
I'm gonna go with the app. Between those two, I'd go with Apples.
I'm actually gonna go with Julie.
Ooh, new champion going into April?
Julie!
I don't know what month it is anymore. Fuck.
So, Julie, with how it is, you'll be moving on to next month's Fatal 4.
Woo, Julie!
Or you will face off with someone.
Yet to be named.
All right, so let me answer my question here on why I get high. Like OG stated about the left side, for me, my left side's always open, but it allows me to dig deeper into my left side creative perspectives. That's where I'm able to kind of think of shit that I could not think of before creatively. But like Big Ed, sleep aid is a big must. I deal with insomnia, and that's been the most effective sleep aid for me. Other than that, I don't really like to, especially if I gotta drive somewhere. But I just do it to do it. I don't like it. I don't not like it. I just do it.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I get high.
I'm telling you, it's purgatory.
So me, I live in my left brain a lot as well, and of course I'm creative. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. But I mean, a lot of times I get high and I can feel like I am freer to go into my left brain, to just live there for a moment. You know what I'm saying? And go totally and completely out of reality.
Mm-hmm.
And live in my logic is thrown out the window for a little while. And I can just live inside my mind, man. And it's a fun thing, fun place to be. Because I'm a silly nigga. I be funny.
Yeah. See,
I be entertaining myself. I'm very entertaining to my mind.
My mind be kind of scary sometimes. So
yeah, I know, right?
I
out of there.
I reach into depths I should not be going into. Like, I'll be looking at a picture of my mom and my dad, and I'm like, am I even real? You know, shit like that. Like, I question reality, existence, a whole nine. I can see a grain of salt, and I'm like, but is it really pepper?
Okay. Well, you know, as crazy as it may sound, I can relate to that. Because I ended up asking myself a question one time, and I was buzzing, that I ended up asking one night, and I pissed somebody off with it because it was just, look, and I wanted to be clear, and I even started with the caveat: I'm not an atheist. I do go to church. I do believe in God, but I know we're supposed to believe the Bible as it's written, but let's think about it. If man man wrote it. Did God actually make woman first? And they twisted it? Because the Bible says he made a man and then he put the woman from the rib of a man. But reality says, the way we live now, man comes from within the ribs of a woman. Not just man and woman, every single person, everything on the planet, every every living being on the planet, the female delivers the male. The male doesn't have babies, the female does. But in the beginning, did this man that wrote this Bible, that actually documented, did he flip that one real quick to make man superior?
Yeah, I kind of see that.
You know, I've always thought about that, which led to a question that really fucked my head up. It kind of turned me away from religion. I was like, but does God have a mother? And who is his mother?
Jesus had a mother, but not God. God is not a person, it's a spirit.
You know, that brings another thing about the Bible to mind.
But Jesus was a man.
You know, the Bible says that, you know, God made Eve from the ribs of Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how did Adam have a wife before Eve then?
He didn't.
Oh, you've never heard of Lilith?
Huh?
You've never heard of Lilith?
It was just Adam, and then there was Eve.
Okay.
Here's a better question.
I mean,
because woman supposedly came from man in his rib, is that why ribs are always so damn good?
With that, you know, okay. And that's the difference between where our creative minds go. See?
Oh, man, it's been a good smoke session, y'all.
I know, and I ain't smoked one time.
Yeah. So that brings us to the end of the smoke session 612. You know, we like to end with the week's winner for the Fatal Four. This is How It Is with Drooly. Make sure you catch us next week on the Smoke Session 612 when we had Artist Showcase featuring King Trey.
King Trey!
Limelight, backstage, I'm still trying to get my mind right. Existential thoughts in parking lots at late night. Work my hands raw, smoking dubs for the hindsight. Put your dukes down, cousin, this ain't fight night. No trouble, stomp it flat like some pad thai. Niggas stepping too close to my bad side. Fuck around and catch a nigga slipping like black ice. Too handsome, too quick, too gifted. Working out my funds like weights been lifted. Hollin' ass, can't stop, can't miss it. On my break shot, cause I can't stop drifting. Wish a nigga would put me on a hit list. Heard he got gills, now he's sleeping with the fishes. Give a fuck about who is, who isn't. Young black damn tryna mind they business. Yeah. And that's just how it really is, man. Yeah. And that's just how it really is, man. Yeah. And that's just how it really is, man. Yeah. And that's just how it really is. Had to do a nigga dirty, tossing mud on my last name. My first last from my mom, not my dad's name. Had me snapping off like the link to my last chain. Don't push me to the edge, this a bad brain. Bad luck, bad timing, bad habits. I won't cash, need credit like cabbage. Bitch, I'm eating veggies while you smoking on average. Don't you try to ask me for shit, I don't have it. I say don't go west, keep your assistance. Acting like a kid, told your ass keep distance. Watch your fucking tone when your tongue get twisted. No kids of my own, but I'm a nighttime pivot. Damn, Swedish like me ridiculous. Specking on the food that was glowing like Christmas. Can't follow ambitions. Niggas talk alike cause you know they can't listen.
Yo, that was Drooly with How It Is. Make sure you catch us next week on the Smoke Session 612 at 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, and that would make it 6 o'clock on the West Coast. On the What Up Though Show Network, like, subscribe, and share. Get in on all the fun.
And hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live or we upload.
Exactly. And send your music to the Smoke Session 612 at gmail.com.